Mbuzo ukuthi sihambe ngani. Sifike nge-BMW. Sahamba ngeventure to the party. Hello, hi beautiful people, it's your girl Anazi, the thick chick with the deep voice, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for the love and continuous support that you guys always show me. And if you are new, what are you doing? Click down that button, that subscribe button, and also click on the bell so that you know the next time I drop a video, it will definitely notify you. Okay, first of all, let us talk about how cute this mug is. No. Like, how cute is this mug? Like, guys, me, I'm a tea fan. Like, I love tea all day, every day. So, I'm very peculiar when it comes to my mug, my own furniture, right? But anyway, enough about that. As you can see on the description, or on the title rather, that this video is about my friends, Kosi and Petunia, who actually sold me to the highest bidder. Yeah. They did that. They sold me to the highest bidder. How does the story begin? Hayi ke ukuhamba ukubona ke guys, ukuhamba ukubona straight. Let's start there. Ukuhamba ukubona. Have you ever had friends who would actually sell you because they want to benefit from selling you? Change your friends. Change your friends. But if you must know, I'm still friends with Petunia and Kosi. If you must know. Okay, so this is how the story starts. We were in grade 10, I think. Grade 10. Yeah, we were in grade 10. And that's it. I was 16 at the time, and Petunia was home alone, right? So if you guys were following my story, you know who Petunia and Kosi are, right? From the Josh story, from my first sexual experience video, right? So here's what happened. Here's what happens. Patricia was home alone, as usual. So Patricia was always home alone. Like, for some reason, Petunia was always home alone. So her house was very convenient for some of us who had strict parents, because my parents are always home all day, every day. As you can imagine, but a whole pastor and a pastor's wife, all they do is sit home, read the Bible, tell you not to do this, tell you not to do that. So you can imagine how boring it was. Nonetheless, I love my parents to death, literally. Okay, no joke, for real. But anyway, so I remember Petunia was home alone. So when Petunia was home alone, she's like, friends, can you please pull through, because I'm going to be home alone this coming weekend. I'm like, okay. You know, being home alone means getting up to absolutely no good, right? I mean, you're a teenager, you're only 16, so there's just so much that you as a 16-year-old would actually get up to, right? Because you're starting to explore, you're starting to go through all these emotions, puberty as well, and all of that, right? And you're in high school and you feel like, I'm grown, I've arrived. Fast forward. So there was a party. Yes, there was a party at this other place, right? So a friend of ours was throwing a birthday celebration party, and he was like, you know what, please pull through. It's gonna be nice. My gangs will come. Everything's gonna be nice. Alcohol, everything that is bad. Best believe I am there. I tell my parents, Mama, Baba, look, Petunia is throwing a birthday celebration, right? And She invited me over. Of course, I'm lying. It's not Petunia's birthday. It was somebody else's birthday. Some guy, popular guy, I think. Yeah, some popular guy's birthday. So there I was. I was like, okay, you know what? Well, if I have to lie to my parents, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Did I not lie? Did I not lie and say it was Petunia's birthday? I tell my mom and my dad, I'm like, okay, mom, look. You know Petunia, right? So Petunia was very known in my house. Why? Petunia was that friend who used to accompany me to go buy groceries, right? Because I used to buy groceries in high school because I lived closer to the shops, right? So month end, my dad would definitely tell me, dude, it's month end, you have to go buy groceries. I'll come and collect you, right? Go shop. So Petunia is always that one friend who would accompany me to go buy these groceries and all of that, right? So because wow. Okay, again, Dase. Fast forward, I tell my mom and dad that, you know what, it's Petunia's birthday. Can I please go to her house? She's like, okay, no problem. As a matter of fact, they dropped me off. So the birthday celebration was on a Saturday. So I went to Petunia's house on a Friday. Yeah, Friday after school. I told my dad, and then my dad dropped me off, no problem. I mean, I'm as a Petunia, so hey. And our parents kind of knew each other. Go to Petunia's house. And then Kosi actually calls and says, guys, I hope you're ready for tomorrow because tomorrow is going down. Guys, I suck with cars generally. I suck with cars. I especially models. Of course, I know a brand. I know what a BMW is. I know what a Mercedes is. I know what an Audi is. But in terms of model, I completely suck. Like, completely suck at that. So she's busy mentioning all these cars. All I'm hearing is BMW, Mercedes. Okay, all right, no problem. Let us go. We ask good most of man as useless, as useless, pointless. Sharp. Okay. Get to her house. So the mother's like, oh, the mother was Petunia's mother. I think as I went into Petunia's house, the mother left like 10 minutes after I arrived. 10 minutes. Yeah, somewhere there. But yeah. She left very shortly after I arrived, right? Because we have outfits to prepare, we have friends to call and all of that, right? Okay. Kosi calls. Kosi's like, okay, because remember, Kosi lives around the same area as Petunia, right? So for those of you who don't know who Petunia and Kosi are, Petunia and Kosi are my friends. During high school, we were very close during high school, but as we grew older, we kind of like grew apart, but we're still on talking terms. I'm still very close friends with Kosi, and Petunia is parenting. So what happened was, where was I? I like losing my chain of thoughts. Like I just like losing my chain of thought. But anyway, sharp. So we're preparing our outfits the night before for tomorrow. I will preparing. Kala broking imtasa isangena. Hey, I was there with my red jeans. I remember Kosi was wearing, I think, a blue blazer with stripes. Yeah, she was wearing red jeans, a blue blazer with stripes here. Mtasa on flick sharp. Preparing our outfits the night before. I saw the following day, we eat, all of that, the whole shebang. We look prim and prop for the night because obviously it was a night party, right? I fast forward to the actual night. So there was this guy, let's call him Peter. There's this guy called Peter, right? So Peter is driving, then he was driving these latest BMW models, right? So a 2-seater vibes. You can imagine, like, you know? So Kosi is like, okay guys, our ride is here. and we need to get ready. We need to go. We need to leave. We need to go to this party because it's going down. Shut. So as we walk out, there I see the car. I'm like, but where the fuck are we going? Chill here because this is literally a 2-seater. So it's Zanjani. Okay. It's not a 2-seater. It's a 2-door. Move. Okay. And as is very clueless when it comes to cars. I just saw a 2-door and I thought, 2 people. Hi, gay. Space. We go to the party. We get to the actual event, right? So Peter had already, it was Peter's birthday. So Peter had already booked out a pub then, right? But it was happening then. It was the it place to be at in Kosi and Petunia's area, right? So as we get there, hey, ingasa body but guys, it was literally a Father's Day. That time is Gabi, like color blocking from head to toe, Uzotini headband. What? I haven't lost that. I haven't really lost that. I still love my headbands. But anyway, then remember those really thin elastic headbands, like those thin but thick, right? It was thin but thick in depth, right? Those headbands, it'll probably have a character maybe, or it'll have some sort of whatever, right? Some decoration somewhere there. That one. Hey! Got to the party is dry as fuck. It's literally a Father's Day. I think we were the only 2 girls that were figure then. So we're just like, okay, since it's Pumile and this is we're not gonna sleep home today. Or if we are, we're gonna sleep very late, so we're gonna go home very, very late. It's cool. What we'll do is we'll just chill. At the party. So as we're chilling, Peter, you know what, I'm coming back. I need to sort out a couple of things. I'll be with you very shortly. Okay, sure, no problem. We're chilling. So we get a couple of guys, they come through to us, they offer to buy alcohol for us. Of course, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. We were not gonna say no. So they bought us alcohol and we were drinking. I think Hunter's Gold. It was Hunter's Gold. It was the It cider back then, right? So we're drinking Hunter's Gold. I was drinking there. Having fun with my friends. Then one of our guy friends, one of Kosi's guy friends then, because he's my guy friend now. One of Kosi's guy friends then pulls through. As he pulls through, he's like, okay, I'm also invited to this party, but it's lame as fuck. I mean, there's literally nobody here. So I'm leaving. So I'm like, Simbiziba. Kahis, right? So Kahis is like, I'm leaving, I'm going back home because home there's a lit situation. So my parents are celebrating their anniversary, so it's quite lit. Like it's more lit than it is here. Literally here, it's not even lit, guys. It's a whole ocean. There's no fire. Cool. So we're like, okay, dude, so what do you propose? Must we leave? Must we not? Must we, So Kosi comes to us. She's like, guys, so Kahiso is proposing that we go to his house because apparently at his house there's a party happening. Of course we're gonna go there. Of course, because Kahiso was really known for everything that was bad. But good. It felt good, parties like your house parties, he was known for that. So we know, if there's something at Kahiso's house, it's definitely gonna be lit. We didn't waste any time. So the guys we were with there who bought us drinks, we left them there. Went to Kahiso's place. When we got there, do you know? Guys, it was lit. Do you know lit? It was lit. It was lit. It was lit. As I get there, I see a couple of my guy friends, and I see my guy friends from primary, that is, because it's in the same area as my primary school. So I was bound to meet up with my former primary mates, right? I see my guy friends. Mbuzo ukuthi sihambe ngani. Sifike nge-BMW. Sahamba ngeventure to the party. Did we care? No, we didn't. As we got there, very sharp, like as I'm saying, my guy friends were there. It's a party, it's a lit situation, it's nice, it's happening, it's prim and proper. Hi, okay, so Mina, of course, I was very weak. I was very weak. So, couple of drinks, I was already like halfway drunk. Not even tipsy, but like kind of like halfway drunk, but not tipsy, because tipsy is kind of like the beginning of getting drunk. I was like halfway, so I was between drunk and tipsy, right? I get there, I'm chilling at the back of the venture, guys. A whole venture, but because mina ngibuye lokishini ngikasekhathi vele ngijwayele lezi ilocally literally venture, right? I see my friends there. It's a lit situation. It's nice. I sharp. We did not regret leaving the other party. We did not regret leaving it because vele it wasn't even happening. Literally, like begunga nanto, right? Okay, fast forward. My guy friend, my guy best friend, my male bestie, yes. My male bestie, I'm going to sitting at the back. He comes into the car. It's like, yo, dude, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Are you good? You drunk? I'm like, yeah, haven't seen you in a while, haven't seen. I'm literally like, to getting like drunk, you know. And if they're busy holding me with more alcohol, I'm busy. I'm here. God feeling that's it. My friend is like, oh, dude, I haven't seen you in a while. So apparently it turns out that my male bestie had a crush on me. Male besties. No, I promise you guys, it's nothing like that now. I know what a male bestie is, like legit. If you're a booty call, you're a booty call. If you're a flirt buddy, then that's what you are. So yeah. So apparently he had a crush on me, blah blah blah. And then the next thing I remember was him now sitting on top of me and kissing me. Because me, I'm drunk and I'm sloppy. I'm just there and I'm kissing back and I'm just like, and then something just hits me and I come back to reality. I'm like, no, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? You're my friend. You and I cannot be kissing right now. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? No. So my friends are outside, right? I mean, I'm still chilling in the car because I didn't feel that comfortable being outside because I was too drunk. I didn't trust myself. So as I'm chilling, my party is literally inside. So I'm communicating with them from the inside of the car and they're chilling just outside, just by the car, right? By the venture. So I think an hour later, they're like, you know what, guys, change of plans. Let's go to, there was a popular DJ in Tembisa. There was a popular DJ in Tembisa and he was throwing a party. So they're like, you know what, guys, let's go to this party and have some fun, blah blah blah, because yeah, popular DJ, so you know it's gonna be happening. All the cool kids are gonna be there. Everybody who's somebody in Tembisa is definitely gonna be there. Okay. At first I didn't think about it very clearly, you know, but now that I think about it, they wanted us to go there because they had already chosen people for themselves. That, you know what, I'm leaving with this one, I'm leaving with this one. So the owner of the car we came in, the venture, is not Kagiso, right? But Kagiso was driving it for some reason. So the owner of the venture is Boitumelo, right? So Boitumelo, I think Boitumelo and Kosi had a thing, right? This is my first time meeting Boitumelo. And then Patricia and, what can we call this guy? Tabang. Yeah, let's just call him Tabang. So Patricia and Tabang also had a thing, but I knew Tabang because Tabang was that guy driving the latest ST, you know, like driving those nice cars. You know, he was driving those nice cars. He was a rich kid. He got whatever he wanted. So yeah, you can imagine that as a cheesy, right? Okay. So my friends come to me, they're like, dude, let's actually go to this party because I feel like vele it's gonna be happening, right? Sharp, I'm going with them, going with the flow. I was literally always like kind of not really a late bloomer, but think of a PK, right? Think of a pastor's kid. Exactly. So I was that. I was always cautious of my surroundings, always cautious of where I'm going, always cautious of a whole lot of things. But deep down, way deep down, I knew I'm not the bad bitch. But anyway, we went to the party. As we got to the party, the other guys there, right? But there at least there were a couple of girls, you know. It was just a party. It was street bash. Oh, we lit up. We're chilling, we're drinking. It's all nice, sharp. Sisuke ngeventure. Mina ne benguventure. Upetunia ngibuza ukuthi uhlele kuphi. In front of the ST. With me with the venture because the guy that she's busy with is the owner of the venture. So she has no choice but to hop in the venture. We go to the party. So again, same story. I'm just chilling. I'm just like, you know what? I feel like I'm getting intoxicated now. So let me just lean my head against the window just to catch a young nap nyana. But I wasn't really napping, right? Okay, sure. I wasn't really napping. I was just kind of like trying to get this alcohol out of my system. I don't know how. I don't know why I thought sleeping or doing that would kind of decrease my level of drunkenness. I don't know. But anyway, so as I'm chilling there outside, so I overhear a conversation between Kosi, Petunia, and this other guy that I haven't met. Like, I didn't know this guy. So they tell this guy, they're like, this is our friend, right? They pointing, like, I think they were pointing because I couldn't see, but I could hear. That she's our friend. So I think the guy asked Uti, Ubani lo, yabo? So Ugai wati wabuza vele, who's this girl? Who's this Han? My friends are just like, this is our friend, Ubusi. So Ubusi, she just lost her virginity. Guys, literally telling this guy my business. I have never met this guy, and they were already telling this guy my business. You know what, Ubusi, she just lost her virginity, so please be gentle with her. So this is them selling me to this guy because why? Petunia wanted to go with Boy Dumelo, and then Kosi wanted to go with Tabang. Okay, I'm getting the names mixed up, but anyway, yeah. So man, they're busy telling this guy, they're like, no, that she just lost her virginity. Please be gentle with her. Please do this. Please do that. Blah blah blah. And they think I cannot hear this conversation. I'm like, these bitches. These motherfucking bitches. They just sold me to the highest bidder. They just sold me to somebody that I don't even know. Okay. Qaluyiva kele, qaluyiva. Ndaqonda uba hayi bangiqhela. Bangiqhela aba. Abandazi bandubani ke mina, abandazi. Okay, sharp. So I think conversation iphele with these guys. They come to the car. Now they're explaining themselves. Oh, okay, so friend, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave with Dumelo, and then Patricia is gonna leave. Patricia's gonna leave with Dumelo, and then I'm leaving with Tabang. And I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute. Who am I supposed to leave with? They're like, no, this is I can't use his real name. Neo. This is Neo. So Neo is gonna just take you home. You're gonna go with him, and you're just gonna go home. Nothing much, nothing bad. I'm like, bitches, it's fine. I've already heard the conversation, but it's cool. So I was drunk, so they couldn't really hear what I was saying. But yeah, I remember saying very well that I overheard the conversation that you guys were having. It's cool. I didn't say exactly what they were saying because they knew what they said. Sharp. So Mina, I was supposed to go with this person because wanabafuna ukuyothola into ezimnandi for inkonzo yasebusuku, guys, just to get laid. That's they sold me so that they can go get laid. Okay. So I'm like, Mina angmazi uNeo, so what am I supposed to do with Neo? Neo's like, nah, don't worry, baby girl, I'll take care of you. Guys, need to gile. I'm in Tembisa. Hometown is Tembisa. Home is Tembisa. So I can literally go home. What do I say? Because what they know is I'm at Patricia's birthday celebration. What am I doing in Tembisa? Because they know for a fact that Patricia doesn't live in Tembisa. So what must happen? Had no choice but to actually go with them. I go with them. I go with him, right? I go with Neo. I hop in Neo's car. Neo is being a real gentleman, you know. I remember going to fetch his friends first before having to go home. So all this time, me, I'm just like, busy on the road. Can we please fast track the time while we're on the road so that it can kanya and I go home. Busy fetching. I remember when we were fetching the cousin. Yeah, we were fetching the cousin. Then we had to fetch the girlfriend's cousin. Then we had to go drop them off. But all of this is happening in Tembisa, right? So we're picking them from one spot to the next spot because now we're running a birthday celebration. No, not birthday celebration, but there was an event of some sort, right? So dropping them off. It was a whole klakaranso. A whole clakarang, right? Now it's time for me and Neo to kind of like go home. So C2 basically, right? So we're making our way to the area where we were initially, because Bahlala Vele around the same hood, right? So as we will make our way there, we make another spot at some other chillers. Guys, that day I don't know what, but I feel like that day God was like, Mdanam, see what you want, I'll give it to you. That day God, the universe, definitely came through for me because we spent most of the night on the road. So as we get to this other party, I don't know what we were going to do. I think Yolanda something from a friend. Kosi and Tabang are there. Kosi and Tabang are there. So I'm like, oh Kosi, dude, like this person that thing say, oh you dude, like what must happen now? I'm clueless, Pelamina. And I'm just like, what must happen now? What happens? Attitude, you don't have to lay this guy, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is just make sure that he's having a good time. But she's not really saying, Wuti, what is this good time that you're talking about? And he has a good time we show. I'm like, okay, all right. But I'm hungry as he start there telling me you're hungry. I stop. He comes back, I'm in the car, right? Comes back, Kosi leaves with the not boyfriend, but yeah, whatever he was. One night stand. It wasn't a one night stand because they had a thing going on. Leaves with that guy, and now I'm leaving with this other guy, with Neo. I told him, like, Neo, I'm hungry. And I was like, no problem, babes. I got you. Let's go to McDonald's. Just like, yeah, give me McDonald's. We go, we get McD's. Footy, God coming through for me. There was a long ass queue. Like, it was a drive-through, obviously, and it was a long ass queue. I think it was before. Was it before the 24-hour shandies? I'm not sure if it was the 24-hour shandies, but all I remember, it was really, really, really late at night, and we opted obviously for the drive-through. So as we were driving through, I'm having a conversation. So where do you live? Trying to get to know me. I'm really not interested. He's busy telling me that, oh, me, I own taxis. I got 2 houses. I got this. You telling a 16-year-old you got taxis, you got a house. Dude, I'm still trying to get to matric, and you telling me about life after tertiary. I don't care. Like, you could be the president, I wouldn't care. I wasn't faced by that at that time because I'm a 16-year-old. Yes, I'm a 16-year-old because I'm absolutely drinking and partying. That's it. Literally. And Njolo, obviously. So, drive through. From drive through, I'm like, another strategy. Because from here, I'm definitely going home and I don't want to go home with this guy. So what do I do? I'm like, no, actually, I want snacks. Can we get a couple of snacks from the garage? So it was a distance to get to the garage as well, guys. It was a distance to get to the garage because around there, the garage, okay, for some reason he didn't want to use the garage in his area for whatever reason. I don't care. He opted for a different garage. Okay, sharp. Get to the garage. He's like, take anything you want. I'm like, I'm gonna take my time because I don't want to be with you. I ain't mazimba, my sweetie. Everything that I don't really want, but I'm just taking it for the sake of taking it because I'm just like, you ain't about to drive around with me and I don't get whatever I want. I'm taking everything. So as we get to the till, takes out his black card. Black card. Alright. I know what a black card is. All I know is that black card is wealth. That's all I knew. I was just like, black card, okay. Swiping. He just swipes sharp. Amaqhinga aphelile, amaqhinga ndase. Now we're going home to not his place, but I think it was a slaughterhouse. You know how guys have that one house where they know that it's gonna go down? That's where the parties are. That's where you get all the stock, and you know all of these things that are kind of like bad related. You find in that house. Slaughterhouse, basically. So as we get there, there were two girls sitting there, and there were other two guys in the house. Right? I don't know if these other guys were high on something or what, but they were behaving in an unusual manner, like too hyper, too, you know, at least one was a bit, he wasn't too hyper. He was kind of chilled, Ishnyana. But the other one, Shem, he was definitely high on some shit. He was definitely high as fuck. Because that kind of energy you don't get from a normal human being. He was just too hyper for my liking. So as I asked these girls, I'm just like, oh, so girls, what are you doing here? They're like, no, actually we want to go home, but these guys don't want us to leave. And I'm just like, you see, no, you don't have a plan, you're going out. You're just like me, but I kind of got lucky because I didn't end up with a cycle. But you see your lives. Sharp. I'm like, alright guys, I am going to bed. So you'll deal with your mess. Yeah, however you see fit. But at the back of my mind, I was so unsettled because these girls were literally scared. They didn't know how to get home. Because first of all, how to get home. They don't even know if these guys are gonna release them. You know, they don't even. So as I get into the room where I'm supposed to sleep, guy gets comfortable. He takes off his clothes, shabu, volumbedo, getting up to go bed. Me, I'm like, wardrobe. Go to the wardrobe, Mdase, wardrobe, because I'm looking for a blanket. So he's in his mind, he's like, oh, but a blanket ikona, so why are you looking for another blanket? And I'm just like, let me be. Wardrobe, blanket nyana. Tatum kamelo Mdase. And I was out. So Maseng Pumuka is like, hold up, wait a minute. Where are you going? This is where you're sleeping. I'm like, nah, actually, I think I'm cool on the couch. I'll just sleep on the couch. I'm very comfortable in the couch. Guys, I didn't even wait for him to respond. Literally, as I'm telling him this, I am storming out of the room like, I'll sleep on the couch, it's cool. I'm having my McD's. What did I do? Switch on the TV and I'm watching South Park while I'm having my McDonald's. Guy comes out of the room. He's like, all dressed up all of a sudden. He's like, look, something came up. My ex-girlfriend is stranded, so I need to go collect her. She really has nobody else to fetch her. It's literally just me. Bye. South Park. Chilling. MacD's. I was so relieved that he was gone. I was so relieved that I was gone, guys. I was so relieved. So these two girls, poor girls, they're chilling there. I'm like, chips. Chips. Are you okay? Maybe namazimangani snack. But I'm not about to share my burger with you. I'm not sharing my burger with you because you guys, anazi ubeki ukujala ngedirection or ukuyenza into zenu ngedirection. I'm not about to share my burger. No, I'm not about to do that. Sharp. I'm having my burger, busy watching South Park, having a mazimba, a sweetie. Literally, I didn't sleep that night. I was just waiting for 5 or 6 o'clock. Uba, ndiamka. I'm going home, guys. Like, I'm literally going home. Sharp. I'm watching South Park. Plus, South Park very late in the AMs, right? And then there's boondogs, and so I'm being entertained. I'm just watching my cartoons. Guy's gone. I'm just like, yeah. At the back of my mind, I'm still thinking, what if he comes back? But at the same time, I'm like, it's cool because Patricia's house is literally a walk away. I can actually walk to Patricia's house. I don't care. He's gone, sharp. And I tell the girls, I'm like, you know what? Since you guys are scared for your lives, go into the bathroom and lock yourselves in the bathroom. Then in the morning, unlock. They're definitely gonna want you guys to leave because the parents are coming back the following day, right? So there's no reason for them to keep you because they know they'll be in trouble if they are caught with girls in the house. Sharp. We get there. Oh, they do that. They're like, oh, actually, that's a good idea. Why didn't we think of that? That's why you got me, bitches. But anyway, they get in the bathroom. They lock themselves in the bathroom, and it's 6 a.m. in the morning. Everything. As I am walking out, Kosi is coming into the gate. So it's a big yard, right? So I could see her from the inside through the kitchen window, right? I can see her coming in. I'm like, this fucking bitch. So she comes in, she's like, friend, did you have a good night? I'm like, did I have a good night? That's, yeah, did you have a good night? I'm like, I had a great ass night. I had an awesome night. My night was so awesome. I was literally chilling on the couch, having my McD's and my snacks the entire night. She's like, oh, okay, so what happened to Neo? I'm like, Neo got a phone call from the ex-girlfriend. Apparently the ex-girlfriend was stranded, so he left. So she's like, so nothing happened? I'm like, yeah, bitch. I got food and I didn't get fucked for it. Did it? That's how you do it. Boom. With no nails. That's how you do it. So I shabu. So Utabang Kosi's flirt, whatever. Kosi, it's got fuck buddy. Kosi's fuck buddy was just Kosi's fuck buddy was like, okay, you know what, guys, let me go drop you guys off. Let's go home. Let me drop you off, and all will be well. Sharp into the venture, no. He had changed cars. I don't remember which car it was, but I know it was a private. We get into the car, and then Tawang is making some nasty, silly remarks. It's like, somebody didn't get laid, blah, blah, blah. Talking a whole lot of smack. And I'm just like, is that directed to me? And he's like, yeah, it's directed to you. apparently Neo is mad that you didn't give him pussy. I'm like, let him be mad. It's fine. It's mine. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't want to give him my pussy. I didn't want to. I was still thinking about my Joshie. I was still in love, and I was like, I'm not about to cheat on my man. I'm not about to cheat on my man. So let him be mad. What was he expecting? That he was gonna get bums from me? Hell to the effing no. It's cool. So as we get to the filling station, Neo comes. Yeah, so Neo's greeting everybody. Hi. So it's me, it's Kosi, and there was another guy, I remember. I don't remember the name, but there was another guy. And then there was obviously the driver, Tabang. So Neo is making some silly remarks. Yeah, I left because I'm Famarao. I'm like, Vela ka Famarao. I got Famarao Vele because you're gonna go around parading about my ass that you got some pussy from me. I got Famarao for Tonati. I got Famarao for Tonati. But of course it wasn't because of that, it was because I didn't want to cheat on my man. But yes, I got Famarao and I also told him around money. Just know that. Ever you told impundu zam soze uzithole mntase soze uzithole soze sharp. We drive off. So on our way we have to go fetch Patricia because Patricia slept at the other guy's house, right? Sharp. So as we get there, Buitumilo comes out with like a robe, comes out with ikamiana and my slippers, and I'm just like, okay, Silandumuntu, so but Hanan, why isn't this person coming out? Why are you coming out? He's like, she's still having breakfast, so if you don't mind waiting for like 10 minutes, she'll be out because okay, alright, cheese boy. At least she woke up with breakfast, unlike Tinabang. You understand? Unlike Tinabang, and I'm pretty much sure Kosi didn't wake up with breakfast either. That I know, she would have said. Alright. So I sharp, we wait for a little 10 minutes. Patricia comes out. Patricia Marakumavele, now we have to drive home, we have to go home. Luckily for us, there were no parents. But now, for Kosi, Pela, Upume. Kosi was, guys, Kosi. A rebel of a child. That was Kosi. Kosi was once kicked out of a house because, the nightlife, the parents were tired. So Kosi is now scared to get into the house because Uyotin Ebazalin. Uyotin. What are you gonna say? No guy. But everybody's home. What an only guy. Aisha, we at her house, right? Ringing the doorbell. Nobody is coming out. Apparently the mom was just telling her to go back wherever she came from. And she's just like, guys, my mom is just in the house. But because Ukosi uhlala namaqhinga, guys, uhlale anamaqhinga. Of course we got 20 rands. Met some old woman who was just passing, right? So I'm telling I'm cousin the story with Mama Beg and I can give you $20. I'm telling you to give me the kaya, and then do. My only was like $20 for that. Let's go. Let us go. So they went. They went in Shabu. I guess all of that was sorted, and then we got home. Must be okay, guys. I was so relieved. I was just like, finally. I wanted to get home. I didn't care if maybe we were gonna find Patricia's parents back home or Patricia's mom. I just didn't care. I just wanted to be home and safe because I wanted to forget about that night completely because that was a horrible experience for me. It was very horrible. Thinking about it, it was just, there were moments where I felt like I wanted to call my man, but my man was just like, I was just like, I have to answer so many questions because I know he's going to ask me a whole lot of questions and I'm trying to avoid that. He's going to ask me, how did you get yourself in this situation? Why this? Why didn't you tell me this? Why did you tell blah, blah, blah? I didn't want to get into the whole shandies. So I was just like, you know what? It's fine. I'll go through the whole night, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to forget about it as soon as possible. I just wanted to move on. I just wanted to move on. Guys, if you have friends like that, please get a life. Like, get better people, change your circle, because you don't need those kind of friends. But I'm still friends with my bitches. I'm still friends with my bitches because I realize now that we're older that, you know what, guys, if you were not like that, I probably would have been that shallow, shy, and reserved person. So I got to experience this kind of life through you guys. You know, I didn't live it fully because I was that friend who had to come with my clingers before I could actually go to a party or something like that. But with them, they're just like, we got you, bitch. We got you. We got you. So yes, that's how the story ended. So glad that nothing happened between me and Neo, because I would have probably regretted that really. And plus, of course, me being not late bloomer, yeah, me being a pastor's kid also kind of played a huge part in my life. That's one thing that I'll always be grateful for, my strict parents, because also I had boundaries as a person. They taught me how to have boundaries. They taught me how to say no, you know, how to get myself into a situation, how to how to stand my ground, and you know, so I'm always grateful for that. Always grateful for my parents. May they continue resting in peace. I miss them so much. Oh, I miss them so much. But yeah, so that's how our story for today ends. My friend sold me to the highest bidder. Guys, like it's week.